Excellent. So thank you all for being patient with us whilst we ended a facilitation and figured out that we'd not set up the Zooming in the Facebook group. So anyway, welcome everyone. Say hi in the comments below. We will be checking comments throughout this live. And I am here and joined with the lovely Laura and amazing Dawn as well. And we're here to share something really exclusive with you all that has been introduced to the Going Beyond the Veil facilitator training. So what is it? It is the AO voice scanning software. So Laura and Dawn have been using this within their training, so with their clients as well as on themselves as well. So they're here to introduce to you a little bit more about it, a little bit more in depth around what it is and how it can support you in your healing journey even further. So we'll start with Dawn. Dawn, do you just want to explain a little bit about it? Because I know you've done some deep dive research into this, and it's fascinating, mind-blowing kind of information in how it can support you with your healing journey.
It is amazing. So AO voice scanner, it was developed by Tesla, and it's used at NASA to send healing frequencies to cosmonauts when they're in space because they've got no way of getting medical treatment. So this is how advanced this software is. What it does, it takes a 10-second clip of your voice, runs it through a quantum computer, and it analyzes your unique frequency, because we're all energy, we all vibrate at a certain frequency. So it will analyze your frequency and it will detect what your imbalances are. So these imbalances, there's 4 key areas on your report, and it will give you the 3 most dominant negative emotions that you carry in each of these 4 areas. Not only does it tell you what the emotions are, it gives you examples and possible causes for why you carry those emotions, as well as send you your own unique frequencies that are specifically for you as an individual. They are yours, that you listen to daily, around 3 times a day, first thing, last thing, and if you think about it during the day, you listen to your frequencies and it puts your body back into balance and harmony. It helps you to release those negative emotions that no longer serve you, that you do not need to carry. By listening to the frequencies, it retunes your body, rebalances your body, and helps you just to let go. Now, I've been using this with my clients. I've been using it with my Going Beyond the Veil clients. I've also been using it as a standalone healing product because it is just phenomenal. So I've used it on myself. And one of the things on my report that came through, one was I'm depressed. And that shocked me. I'm like, I don't really feel depressed. What on earth is going on? But also on my report, it says that I suppress my emotions. And it gave me a possible reason that resonated with me to think, actually, yeah, maybe I am depressed because I don't know what's going on in my subconscious. So yeah, I'll run with that. But the other thing that came up was fear of intimacy. That resonated because I feel touched out some days, especially in the school holidays, and I just want to be on my own. So that resonated with me, and I kid you not, I am so much more fun now. I don't get irritable, and I'm more connected to my husband. It's not about just sexual, it's more that connection, getting on, understanding each other, not, lashing out at each other when we're having a difficult time. We're just more in harmony. And he hasn't listened to his frequencies yet. So this is called the ripple effect. It's rippling down to other members of the family because I am more in balance. Clients that I've worked with, so one did it out of pure curiosity. How is this going to help me? What's it going to do for me? And it came back on her report, see a chiropractor. And she was like, no shit, I've had a bad back for 11 years. Yeah, that makes sense. But she didn't realise that when she listened to the frequencies, this would have an impact on that pain that she suffered and struggled with for 11 years. So after 3 days of listening to her frequencies, she realised that her back pain had gone from a 10 excruciating to a 2 barely there. And there's nothing else she's done to listen to these frequencies. and her back pain has got better, and continues to get better. Another client suffered with sinus trouble for 30 years. 2 days afterwards, they started to clear, and she
And I
started
love that story as well, Dawn, because that client, it all started with the going
beyond
beyond
the
the veil session,
veil.
didn't it?
It
And
did.
this is the thing. So even when we're in a going beyond the veil session and our spirit guides come forward and they share information with us, as well as that spiritual healing, that deep level spiritual healing, they know what's going to be coming into our awareness there on after the sessions too. So in that session, when you was with your client, she got told, didn't she, how many days it would
Yes.
take for it to clear. So her sinus problem. So how long did she suffer with these sinuses?
About 30 years.
30
Like,
years,
yeah.
30 years of sinus problems. Then in a going beyond the veil session, she got told, was it 10 days? Yeah,
Week,
10 days, a
a
week,
week.
a week, and it will be cleared.
Yeah.
So then obviously from the healing, so we did you did the healing in the session,
Yeah.
and then you supported that healing with your client with these resonances as well, with these frequencies that you get sent after the voice scan report. So first of all, it scans your voice because we hold emotions in our voice. So if you think of like a lie detector test, yeah, the reason why they use the lie detector test is because our voice will speak our truth for us, our inner voice. And it's the same with these scans. So these scans use the same sort of technology. It's processed through a quantum computer, which blows my mind anyway. Anything that is said it's used by NASA, you know, is going to be incredible, isn't it? And they were sending this healing to the astronauts. Do you know what I mean? When they're out in space, this is how they're sending their healing through, you know, their diagnosis, because there's not going to be a doctor up in space, is there? So they've had to figure out a different way of being able to heal them if something happens to them whilst they're out there. This is that same technology through these same frequencies. So after it scans your voice and finds what suppressed emotions you have, how you're like in disharmony, because we all have things going on below the surface. We're all made up of millions and trillions of cells. Those cells vibrate at a frequency. Not only that, our cells hold their own consciousness, which has been discovered now within epigenetics. Yeah, so in biochemistry, epigenetics, they've found this research. It's going deeper now. And this is why we want to talk about this, because it will support you in your healing journey even further with uncovering what is really going on under the surface. Because how many times do we feel like out of sorts, you know, like something else might be going on, and yet sometimes we really, really struggle to get to the root information of it because it's so suppressed. Yeah, and this suppression can go not just from this life, from past lives too. So, for example, this is what blew me away, because it was Trina in the community who did a Going Beyond the Veil session with this lady called Jill. Now, this lady called Jill is the person that uses and promotes the AO voice scanning software. So she obviously did her own scan before a Going Beyond the Veil session and then a scan afterwards. Now, Jill had grief on her chart over and over again, and she's very open and knowledgeable of different healing. So she was even listening to the frequencies that came through with her chart, as well as having other healing sessions. And it wasn't until she had a Going Beyond the Veil session, so this grief showed up on a chart for years and years and years. Yeah, when she had a Going Beyond the Veil session, after one session, that grief was gone. And she'd held on to that grief for over 30 years. So after one Going Beyond the Veil session, same with the sinuses. Yeah, so obviously from hearing this, speaking to Jill straight away, wanting to know more about what these healing frequencies are, what this voice scanning software is, I then had a scan. And on my scan, a little bit like yours, Dawn, as well, so sadness showing up on mine. Sadness. Like, where would that sadness come from? And I don't know why, because you do get quite a few highlighted suppressed emotions. Yet sadness was just really sticking out to me. And I was like, right, I want to know, me being curious, I want to know where this sadness is, where does it stem from? So I went into a Going Beyond the Veil session with you, Laura. So you did a Going Beyond the Veil session with me, and we wanted to uncover where the sadness came from. So we uncovered where it came from. Now, that would be a long story if I go into the session yet. We found where it came from. Yeah. And we didn't have a lot of time for that session because we were a bit pushed, weren't we? Because we had something straight after it. So we only wanted to go in and find out where it came from. As soon as I found out where it came from, I then had to go Beyond the Veil session the next day when I had a bit more time to get the healing for it. So when I had the healing for this sadness, I had a report done, a scan done after my Going Beyond the Veil session, and the sadness is gone. Yeah. And everything happens for a reason. There's a reason why sadness showed up in my awareness quite strongly to take me on that journey, because then what unfolded after it, literally from that knowledge of finding out where it came from, getting the healing for it, and then going on a continuous journey of the signs and synchronicities thereon after the Going Beyond the Veil session, it's really been able to open me up to a deeper level of awareness, self-awareness. Yeah. And this is what we want to do with you in your healing journey, to help you have that deeper awareness, that deeper self-awareness, and then be able to go on that profound, deep healing journey. Yeah, so that you can, support yourself by bringing yourself back into balance, back into alignment, back into harmony. This is what it's about, because when we're in that place of harmony, this is where real things can really take shape for us. It's about that inner peace that we're all looking for. Everything else becomes a byproduct of that when you're in harmony with who you are, what you're here to do, what you're here to achieve, and who you want to become as well within your expansion journey. Yeah, and this is where I want to bring Laura in, because Laura, you've been using the frequencies on yourself, haven't you? And it just blows me away, like the level that you feel within that resonance of those frequencies. So if you just want to share a little bit about your own experience, that would be amazing too.
Yeah, of course. So when I first got the first frequencies done, I was just working away, and I thought I'll just listen to these just out of curiosity, because I didn't really know an awful lot about the software. I didn't know what to expect. So I put these frequencies on, and straight away I could feel something shifting in my body. Just my energy was just like, this is weird. There's something going on. I don't know what it was. And then the next frequency that came on, all of a sudden it was just tears coming out. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. You go through all of these different modalities to get to that point of releasing the energy that needs to come out. But yeah, just with a frequency, it was all just coming out, and I'm just like, yes, this is amazing, because whatever it was that was releasing, it needs to release. The emotion needs to come out of the body. And then the next minute I'm happy again, and then, well, it's not that I was sad, it doesn't make you sad, it's just the release that needs to come out. But then the next melody comes on, and then I can feel other things going on in my body. It's just amazing. And then my husband as well, who's like the biggest cynic on the planet, and until he's tried something himself, he's got to test it himself before he'll believe anything. So I sent his voice scan off, got his back, and he said that was mad. He felt it. So I was speaking to Dawn, because you sent healing on his eyes, like behind his eyes. He had that issue for a while. And although the healing's like really, really helped, he still felt some sensations behind his actual eyeballs going on that was enhancing or helping his vision. And he could feel that. And then again, with him, he felt the emotion coming up as well, because obviously he's doing his healing journey as well and getting rid of his, and he was just like, this is brilliant. The depth that these tones can reach in your body to pull up this stuff that just needs to go, it's mental. It's just like the easiest, quickest.
It is. It's insane what's available to us now, and this is why we wanted to share this, like just with more people, because this is going to be huge. All these new healing modalities, along with Going Beyond the Veil, it's all going to be huge in helping us get to where we really want to be within that mind, body and soul connection, like I say, in that harmony, so that we really do feel at peace and at ease and at comfort within ourselves. You know what I mean? To do anything that we want to do without things coming up that aren't in our awareness, that we're unconscious to, that's creating a block, a limitation, a restriction for us moving forward. So this is how it can support you. And this is it. Like, you get the voice scan, but you also get frequencies. And this is what Laura's speaking about. You get these melodies to listen to, these MP3s that literally work under the surface, bring your cells back into alignment, like back into harmony. It's crazy, isn't it? By listening to them. And you would listen to them first thing in the morning and last thing at night. Yeah, so that literally they are doing that healing throughout your body. And again, this is why we've brought it into the Going Beyond the Veil community, because it supports that healing further. Anything that is fascinating like this, that we've actually tried and tested ourselves. So we've been working on this behind the scenes for the past couple of weeks. And there's many more Going Beyond the Veil facilitators that are going to be offering this too. And this is why we wanted to jump on a live today, because we do have something exclusive for you. So for those of you that are going to be booking in in your Going Beyond the Veil sessions with one of the trainees with the incredible trainee offer price, which is an absolute steal for what you get. You know, I know many of you have seen the video testimonials. I know many of you have done video testimonials. So thank you first and foremost for sharing your experience with the community and with other people too, because this is, you know, what we have available to us now. We really do, in this spiritual connection, in this spiritual expansion, in this healing space too. Yeah, so like I say, it goes beyond what we're connected to. It goes really within us and our own frequencies within that. And you will experience some of these frequencies when you're in a Going Beyond the Veil session anyway. You know, you'll feel something in your body that's unexplainable, you know, when you're being healed, like I did yesterday when I was in my Going Beyond the Veil session. And literally they would take, like, I felt like they were peeling my eyes up. Like, I remember when I was saying it, Laura, like my eyes just felt like they were widening to get fresher, to get bigger, to have a different kind of.
You said to me later on in the day, you said, my eyes feel really good. And I'm thinking, you left me a voice now. I'm thinking that's because you've got new eyes, Rita.
It still blows my mind, you know what I mean? And this is the thing, like, I love having Going Beyond the Veil sessions myself, and I'm so glad I'm in a space now where I've got trainees that can take me beyond the veil. Because like I say, for ages, you know, when I was doing these sessions one-to-one with clients, I didn't have anyone to take me beyond the veil. I had the few odd people that did, and I was just like, wow, you know. So I get to experience this too now, because I know how powerful it is, and it is a lot more deeply profound and insightful than doing your own meditations. You know, you can go to certain levels with your own meditations, like I do. Yeah, there's just something about it with Going Beyond the Veil, isn't it, that really takes you, you know, deeper into that kind of space, you know, really access your higher levels of consciousness, so that, you know, we know what we're a part of. Like I say, you know, there's been people speaking about this for years, you know, Louise Hay, Wayne Dyer, Joe Dispenza, talking about how we can really heal ourselves. And this is it, we can, you know, with all these different elements going on. And this is how the voice scanning software is here to support you in that journey too. So for the Going Beyond the Veil offer that we have at the moment, like I say, and this is exclusive, you will not get it at this price anywhere else. I can guarantee it, because we're in a really good collaboration with Jill, who's a participant working with the AO scanning software. And the offer that we have on at the moment, for those of you that are booking in a Going Beyond the Veil session, is for £20, you would get a report before a Going Beyond the Veil session and a report after your Going Beyond the Veil session. So 2 scans. Yeah, this is, like I say, it's unheard of, it's unprecedented, just like the trainee offer that we have for you, yeah, going on within this community. You can now get those scans, and it is with a Going Beyond the Veil session, because what that information can do for you when you get that report through, if there's something significant on your report that's resonating with you, yeah, because like I said, you'll get quite a few suppressed emotions, yet there'll be some that you kind of like with what Dawn said, like with the depression, in me with the sadness, like I couldn't feel that sadness, you know, like Dawn, you couldn't feel the depression. Yeah, we know it was stemming from somewhere. I know, I was like, sad, he's sad. I know sometimes, you know, like just a human emotion, we get sad. Yeah, it was like, I felt like, oh, this is a deep sadness, I need to let this go, you know. So there'll be something in your reports that really resonates with you on that level, and you'll be like, you'll be curious, and you'll be wondering why have I got this? Where does this come from? What do I need to do to release this? So again, we will take you into a Going Beyond the Veil session to find out where it's come from, because like with every suppressed emotion, there will be a lesson attached to it, a karmic lesson attached to it. So if we really want to bring those emotions back into balance, into harmony, rather than it just being like the frequency to aid it, we need to get to the root of it. Yeah, and the only way that we can get to the root of it is by finding out where it stems from. Yeah, so this is where the Going Beyond the Veil fits nicely with these voice scans, to help you find where it stems from, really learn the karmic lesson that's attached to it, to really release it, let it go, receive that spiritual healing, then get a report afterwards to see, you know, obviously how that's harmonized, how that's changed, and then use the frequencies on the back of that to help you with your other suppressed emotions as well. So we're giving you a little bit more of a whole holistic approach to your healing for what may be suppressed underneath the surface that's not within your conscious awareness. So if that doesn't sound amazing, I don't know what is, you know, kind of thing with that. So do you have anything to add, ladies?
Shall I talk through the report so people know what they will receive?
Absolutely. It with the inner scan one.
Yeah.
Have you got an inner scan? Perfect.
I've got an inner scan one to show you. Right, I'm just going to share my screen. Let's see if this works. Right, let me know if you can see that.
Yes.
Perfect. So when you click on your email that you get, so once you have your report, you will get an email to confirm your email address, and then you get your report through after you've confirmed your email address, and you'll click on the link and you'll open up a page like this. So first of all, you've got here classic tones or pure tones. So if we click on classic tones there, these tell, oh, first of all, before we start this, as Dawn said earlier, it is well worth just noting down what is coming up in your body, what your discomforts are, any pains that you're experiencing, any tension that you're feeling, lack of sleep, whatever it is. And just scale that, like 0 to 10. How strong is that discomfort for you at the moment? And that just gives you an idea of how you can measure your progress while you're using these reports as well. So this would scan your the emotions that are in your voice, as we've just mentioned. It's something to do with your octaves. I'm not going to pretend I know the science behind this because I do not have a clue. I'm still learning. However, it scans your voice and gives you what you need based on your emotions that are coming up in your voice. So you've got the top 3 frequencies here and then the lower frequency. So you can click on this link. And they'll go through each one. Anyway, that was the old way of doing it. Now, if you click on the pulse tones, this is like a newer version. So this is even more tailored towards your needs. So what we can do here is, I only figured this out this morning. You can click on this link here and you can have like a calming version, a Zen meditation, trance. I put this one on, supercharge. And then you've got, I've got no idea what these are, but Tesla 369 will obviously Tesla. I always just keep that as Tesla. And you can just pop it on as continuous and then just wait for those low tones, because that's the gold, but then it adds the music on top to make it nice. Hi.
I like supercharge.
Honestly, what I love about the frequencies, because the music is just so, oh, you know, you really can feel it. Like, I remember when she first said about frequencies coming through, I thought they'd be like a little bit piercing or something, but they're not. They're just so tranquil. And you, like, when you're in that zone of listening to them, you really do feel it.
So just got to demonstrate some of these. What's this one? Space Supercharge. So whatever you taste, you can basically put your headphones in as well. Wait until that one kicks in. Anyway, so yeah, if you can listen with your headphones as well when you listen to them, because you know when you get like them in each ear or
whatever, isn't it? Like different sounds in each ear. Yeah.
So
I was going to say the report. So this is the report.
Yeah,
this is how you would get it through.
I'm not really sure what any of this means, but it tells you your high frequencies and your low frequencies. And then you have 4 of these PDF pages, which shows, so for example, conflicting beliefs versus congruent beliefs. So my corresponding note was A. And down here, it tells me the emotions that are associated. I've not even looked at this report since I'm today.
Those top 3 ones are your suppressed emotions, but you know, if you go back up to the top of the chart, so there where it's positive, just go down a little bit, you know, where it starts saying positive at there. So in your voice, you'll have positive emotions along with the negative emotions, so the suppressed emotions. So the positive emotions are what's coming through your voice as a positive, and then the negative ones are what are coming through is that suppressed emotion. And then what it does, so this is like a bit more of the detail, but when you go down to the emotions at the bottom, they're the main 3, you know, that have been picked up in that scan from your vocal cords. So overambitious, nervous exhaustion, uncertain about love. So basically what you would do is you'd look at them and see which one, you know, is really resonating with you, like with what it is that you'd want to dig deeper with. obviously you're going to get the frequencies to help you with these anyway, because they send through those frequencies. So like with what Laura showed you, you will automatically get the frequencies for your suppressed emotions. So you wouldn't necessarily choose which frequency you want to listen to, but we was just giving you an example of some of the frequencies that could come through for you. You would get one specific to what it is that you need based on your chart. So when you see that, you don't need to go, oh, what do I do with this kind of thing. You already get the frequencies that are going to bring these back into balance for you. So even where it says the vitals, the imbalances and suggestions, the potential causes, the frequencies work for all of this. It's not just the suppressed emotions, because the suppressed emotions will have potential for the vitals. So like everything's connected within our body. So if we're ever feeling stressed or in dis-ease as such, or there's a discomfort or there's a pain, it will be from a suppressed emotion. They're linked in that way. So the frequencies that come through will do all of that for you.
Yeah.
Bring all, look at these charts, you can be like, whoa, that's the left kind of thing, that's the kind of in the unknown, you know, out of my awareness, yet now it's in my awareness. What do I do with it? You've got the frequencies there that bring it, all of this back into balance, like I say. And the next level to that is when you have that going beyond the veil session, we dig deeper to find out where the root of it has been caused from, what the lessons are attached to it, and then we give you spiritual healing for it too, to go even deeper. And then you listen to your frequencies afterwards to really support that whole approach to bringing you back into that harmony and balance. Yeah. But that's amazing. I love the tones. I even found with the tones that, because sometimes as well, when you're listening to the tones, it can bring up memories as well, where some of those suppressed emotions have, you know, kind of been repeated upon as a pattern, as a trigger from. So yeah, these frequencies can do all sorts. It can heal you as well as yeah, bring up some of those memories. So to give you that signposting of where it is you need to go to heal. So this is what it's about. It's about that full holistic approach to your healing journey and how we can support it further with these tones that are being used in NASA. Can I just say again?
So yeah, like Serena said, with that first one, the tone I needed was E, and that's already here in this music available to me. So I'm already healing those emotions that are on that sheet. So it's like it does, you know, it kind of does the job along with going beyond the veil, which is amazing. Shall I just show the vitals report as well, just quickly?
Yeah, so there's other levels to this with the healing that you can receive and the information that you can receive through these AO scanning software. So if you wanted to go even deeper, you can have a look at your vitals. So this is what Laura's going to be explaining now. So this is not within that £20 before and after scan. This is the next level. If you did want to take it a little bit further to understand how to bring, I suppose, recollaborate everything, isn't it? It's your chakras and your vitals. So yeah, if you want to, you know, dig a little bit deeper, but like I say, don't worry if this is a lot of information, because, you know, when you're seeing this for the first time, it can seem a bit like, whoa, what is all this? We just want to show you a glimpse of what's possible, you know, within this, you know, the frequency work, the frequency healing that's available. So yeah, Laura, go through this.
Yeah, so super quickly. So you've got a scale up here. So critical and critical at the end. Now you've got your normal ranges in the middle. So you've got very low and then very high. So the great thing about these reports is that the frequencies get optimized for you. So frequencies are sent to your unique signature imprint. How this happens, I've no idea. It's technology that I can't get my head around. So the numbers that come through at this side and the ratings were before, and then they get optimized, and so you're actually already better off. You've already kind of healed as well through this, if that makes sense. So it's helped to optimize what's going on in your body. So it goes through all of your food groups, which is just mind-blowing. But if you're into that stuff, it's just amazing to go through. And then chakras, and can I just point out, Laura has got all of her chakras balanced, which, you know, is very, very rare apparently, and it has been taking me a lot of years to get there. So please don't feel like, but again, this is the previous as well, and then after the optimization. So this one, our third eye, might have been because that's gone down a little bit, so maybe it was overactive, so the tone has helped to balance it and bring it back into where it needs to be, and then going down, then you've got all your meridian points, which again I don't understand, but it's just so fascinating to look into. And what are these? I can't even say the word, digestive functions. Insulin, so all of that. So that's on the vitals one, and then I'll just click over to the a comprehensive one, and I'm just going to flick through this because I've not got a clue what this actually looks like. So this will be 2 seconds just to give you an idea. This is like an MRI scan, right? This is mental how this information can come from our voices. When it loads, come on.
Yeah. So like we've said that, you know, you can go even deeper with this information. As you can see, like if you're really interested in this approach to your healing journey and this aspect of your healing journey, because you want to know this level, this depth of what's really going on inside of you, then this is what's possible for you. This is what's available to you through this. Like is that like DNA strands, DNA markers? Insane.
It just goes on and on, like it just, everything in your body is just there. So if you've got something that I mean, what was that? What, that was really red. What's that, a chromosome? I've clearly got a problem with a chromosome somewhere. But how fascinating is this? Anyway, I'm going to stop sharing there. But again, with that one, the frequencies get sent. So you've got like a before and an after. So you're helping whatever it is in your body to heal. Yeah.
And that's what I love about these reports, because it's not only information, it's also the frequencies to help you heal it. So when you're looking at that report, you don't really need to know that level of knowledge anyway to figure out, well, why is this in my DNA? You just need to go, oh, okay, let's play the frequencies, you know, that's going to do that resonance at that level to bring you back into that harmony and balance. So again, you don't need to worry about it because it's already being taken care of in that aftercare package of the frequencies that get sent to you after your initial report. It's just there if you really want to deep dive into that self-awareness piece of understanding what is really going on under the surface. Yeah, so it's fascinating. So this is what we have for you, you know, sharing this information. So like I say, some of the Going Beyond the Veilers have already been using this and have signed up to this, and they've got this offer for you for the £20. This offer is limited time only as well. It's only for November. So if you're booking in a Going Beyond the Veil session, or even if you've already had a Going Beyond the Veil session, because we know you might have already experienced one, you know, it's just within that package. So you get a before scan and an after scan for £20. The prices of these, as you can see how just mind-blowing this and fascinating this information is with these frequencies. Yeah, this offer is not going to be at this price for much longer. Even just the scan, one scan's £20. So for 2 scans, that would be £40. So we're doing an offer for you for £20 with a Going Beyond the Veil session just for November. And then because most of the facilitators have signed up for this, they're going to be promoting it on their own profiles too. I know some of you as well you've got the deeper vitals as well that you're going to be offering on your own, you know, within your own kind of groups and on your own profile. So if you did want to know more about it, my trainees will be posting up their own posts within this community, so that you can follow them, you can follow their journey with it, you can see more information about it as well if it's something that you wanted to go deeper into to support your healing journey. Because like I said, this is going to be huge. This is how we're going to be healing ourselves moving forward, and this is why the spiritual healing element of Going Beyond the Veil was developed, because it was developed based on frequency, on energy, you know, that we are all vibrating within at. So that healing that comes through from our spirit guides or any other higher dimensional being that wants to come through and give us healing, they give it us through frequency. Yeah, so we're feeling that frequency. Even if we're not feeling that frequency, something is happening on a cellular level, because we notice the difference there on after the sessions too. So again, frequencies in the healing industry is going to be huge. And now this information, this technology has been made accessible to us, not just NASA, not just astronauts. It's been made available to everyone, me and you, you know, kind of thing. So that we journey for where we're going, so we can ascend higher to these new heights spiritually, so that we can really help make change and a big impact. What a time to be alive, people. Yeah, with all these things available to us now to really help us, like I say, heal ourselves, bring ourselves back into harmony, and really, you know, kind of just look after ourselves better. I think, you know, that mind, body and soul piece really giving us the healing that we need now, rather than having a diagnostic that might not actually get to the root of the problem or be able to support us in healing. Yeah, probably just, you know, a bit of a band-aid over things. This now is here available for us to go to those deeper levels, to restore ourselves, rejuvenate ourselves, rebalance ourselves. Yeah, so that we can be in that optimum health. Okay, my dears, anything else to add, my loves, before we leave it today?
Just that I love having the option to be able to work with this. It's just mind-blowing. The results are rapid and it's effortless. It really is effortless. You're doing something for yourselves 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the evening, and it feels divine. It's great for meditating as well, with no expectation, just being, just having that time to be and getting that lovely routine. So I actually look forward to getting up, and that's the first thing I do now. I absolutely love it.
Excellent. Laura, is there anything that you would like to add?
I'm just buzzing that I'm here with you two, just healing the world, doing what we're here to do. It's just, I'm like, is this really
Doing
happening?
our bits, you know, really healing the world. It's amazing, isn't it, though? But this is a space that you enter into when you have that connection. You're healing yourself in your healing journey. Like, you know, we've all started out in places where, you know, we once thought where we are now would be impossible, you know, and the only thing that's made that possible for each and every one of us is by having that connection, trusting in ourselves, trusting in what we're connected to, trusting in what we're here to do. And we're all here to play a part in how we help heal the world. You know, a lot of us have incarnated at this time to do exactly that, to be of service and to help share these healing modalities, these healing frequencies, this healing insight and knowledge, to share it, bring it to you so that you can make that informed choice of how you want to approach your healing journey and what's going to support you best too within that, to again bring your body, mind, body and soul back into full alignment, into optimum. Yeah, because we have the ability to do that. We, you know, this is the space that we're in now. Like I say, what a time to be alive, that we have access to these things and these things are available to us. So, you know, like anything, see if it resonates with you. If it does resonate with you, if you do want to trial it at the moment, we've got this fantastic offer on so that you can see the impact that it will make within you, how you feel whilst you're listening to them, and then how you feel there on afterwards too. And this can be a continuous support too. So it's not like a one-off. Again, look out for my trainees that are going to be putting up offers around this in how it can support you moving forward a little bit more long-term, a little bit more sustainable as well, so that you can really see those results that you want to see, to bring yourself back to full health, mind, body and soul. Yeah, we all carry suppressed emotions, that no one's exempt from that. Even I'd say a spiritual guru, I'm sure even on their voice report there'd be something. Yeah, because again, it's not just from this lifetime, it's from previous past lives too. Yeah, so to help us in that enlightenment path, to getting towards the higher levels of consciousness, this is a really good way to do it too, to be looking after ourselves in this way and healing, going on that healing journey. All right, my dears, we'll leave it. Oh, yeah.
Can I just say, there's a question, how can people get a scan? So did you just want to share where people will be posting and how to get hold of
They'll be posting in the group.
Perfect.
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks, Dawn. They'll be posting. So the trainees that have that are going to be offering this will do their own individual post after this video, so you can see again who's doing what, like, because the £20 offer will be from the facilitators, but again they'll be offering other packages for vitals maybe, so they'll be posting in this group of what they're offering. The £20 offer is consistent across the board. It is just for November that my trainees will be offering in this space. They will post up and you just comment below, my loves, comment below, flood them out, get them busy. Because again,
anybody who's booked in with me that I've not got round to messaging yet, this is available to you, and I will be messaging in the next couple of days ahead of any sessions coming up. Yeah,
perfect. Yeah, so if you've already had a Go and Beyond the Veil session, don't worry, we will be honoring it to you too, just because we want to support you in that journey. But it's, you know, it will be really more impactful to have it before a Go and Beyond the Veil session and after a Go and Beyond the Veil session. If you've already had one Go and Beyond the Veil session, then the offer still applies for a trainee offer at £44. And the more you have, the deeper you go, the more insightful that information becomes. Do you know what I mean? It more miracles and wonders evolve with you, the more that you have these sessions. It's just mind-blowing, fascinating. And you know, my trainees can vouch for that, because they've been having many sessions and they're just, you know, thriving and skyrocketing now with the information that they've had through, their confidence, their just expansiveness. So again, you know, if you've already had a session, you can still jump in for another session and get these scans too, so that you can see the impact it has before a session and after a session, and the information that you can uncover about yourself. This is about self-awareness. You know, it's about yourself, finding out what's really going on underneath the surface, and then getting the optimal healing tools, techniques, resources available to you to help support you in that healing journey. All right, my dears, I think that is it. Is there any more questions, Dawn? Can you see any?
We just check.
If not, don't worry. Just, you know, even if you're watching the replay of this, add your questions below and we will come back and we will check and we will answer them as well as we go. So even if something pops into your head later today, write a comment and we'll answer it. And like I say, my trainees will be posting up in the group anyway, so that you can jump on the offer. Yeah, see, like I say, which trainee resonates with you and book in. You got something to add, Laura?
Yes. I'm going to stick this video on YouTube. So if you are watching this on YouTube, have a look in the comments, links, description for Serena's Going Beyond the Veil group, and also where you can access this software.
Excellent. Thank you, Laura. And we'll end it there, my love. So thank you for joining us and watching the replay. And again, we'll catch you all later. Enjoy your healing journey. All right. Bye for now.
Bye.